All right, this afternoon we are going to do a quick, easy one. Here I have a thymus gland, two of them actually. And like most organ meats, it's full of vitamins, full of minerals, but it's a part that often gets thrown away and discarded. But there's some use to them, so we're going to give them a try. This is going to be my first time trying them, so I'm following a pretty basic recipe for how to make them. So far, I've soaked them in milk for about 2 days. Then I rinsed them out, rinsed them off, covered them in a paper towel, and then put them in the fridge and just put some weighted objects on top to flatten them out a little bit so you can see they're fairly flat. Prior to this, they were a little bit bigger, obviously. So we're just going to give them a quick egg bath and then put them into our flour mixture. In there I just have flour and a little bit of seasoning salt. And then we are going to pan fry them. I've got a pan of avocado oil going right now. And to that I just added a little bit of chopped onions to give it a little bit more flavor. But then we're gonna get them going in the fryer. I'm expecting maybe 2 or 3 minutes per side, and that should be enough. We're just gonna cook them till they're a nice golden color. So as soon as the oil gets hot enough, I'm gonna get them in the fryer. And then that should be basically all we have in our process. So we'll pull them out, let them cool off a little bit, and give them a try. So I don't know if I mentioned this when I was speaking earlier, but this is a more traditional dish, and it's actually called sweetbreads. They call it that because way back at whatever time they named this, sweet actually had a different connotation than what we give it today. It wasn't associated with like sugary foods that we associate with sweet now. It actually had an association closer to that of savory. So they're called sweetbreads, but don't let that confuse you. The intent is not that they taste sweet in the way we would think of it now. But again, a super easy, quick one to make. Less than 10 minutes from start to finish. Obviously, I said we did the prep a couple days prior, so there's that, but the actual cooking process is very easy. So it's very chewy. Had a little bit of a tough time breaking a bite off. I don't exactly know how to describe the flavor. It's not bad. It's not wonderful. The fried breading gives it a little bit of a more familiar texture at least, so it might be a little bit more approachable. I would say it's similar to the liver that I made prior, but it's much more mild in flavor. It kind of, to be honest, the meat itself doesn't really have much of a taste. So, I guess I don't quite know what to think about that, but there you have it.